Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel. We got this wooden box at the French market called brocante. It is a solid handmade piece with a beautiful wood carving. I think we can use it by the fireplace to store the small pieces of wood. I start with applying 2 coats of the country grey chalk paint by Annie Sloan. I use different chalk paints in my projects, but for now I like Annie Sloan's best. It is a creamy, almost delicious paint, easy and fun to work with. This is the look after the 2 coats. For the next step, I am using a paint wash, half olive chalk paint, half water. To move the paint better, I also spray the surface with water. Then, with the wet cloth, I dab at the paint. I also use a dry cloth or a kitchen paper to absorb more paint. I like to have a bit of a texture, so I don't wipe the excess of the paint. I dab it. It calls rugging technique, and it gives a piece aged smoke effect. The same way I covered the whole piece. As you can see, it is easy to get more paint off with the dry cloth. Here, I am trying to make the high points lighter. With my custom-made brownish color, I dry brush the high points, making them look rusty. Always start with a very little paint. When you use a tiny bit of paint, you lightly hit the very high points. Just wanted to point out that working with a project like this, which involves a lot of layers, I give each coat enough time to dry, for no less than 12 hours. This way, if I added too much color, I can wipe it off without damaging the other layers. For the next step, I am using a dark egg blue, dry brushing the low points. The dark egg blue paint is beautiful. It is a grayish blue color, and it's adding a bit of patina, which I am trying to achieve on this piece. I am using it on these tiny low areas. With the old ochre paint, I dry brush the low points. It is a handmade piece and the surface of the wood is uneven. The paint sits really well in these tiny wood grains. I have no particular pattern. I just play with one color or another until I like the result. What I am trying to achieve is to make those beautiful details stand out and amplified. Almost all my projects I cover with a water-based varnish. First of all, it gives them more durability, and the second, it blends the colors together, giving them a bit of a hue, a smoky effect. Next step, I covered the piece with a clear wax to take the shine off and to seal the chalk paint even more. Here I am mixing a clear wax with the old ochre chalk paint. And slightly dry brushing it into the low points, giving the piece more dusty, aged look. Because I used a varnish and a clear wax, the chalk paint is well sealed. And I can easily wipe off the excesses of other waxes I use. You always have to seal the piece before using the decorative waxes. Next is a bit of a brown wax to highlight the high points even more. I am just slightly touching the high points. To get the details to stand out even more, I am using a tiny bit of a black wax, just on the very tips. just to remind you how it was before and how it looks now. Thank you for watching. If you are interested to watch more videos with many fun techniques using chalk paint, please subscribe.